This week on Days of Our Pirates, the Pirates head to Wrigley Field to take on the Chicago Cubs, a National League Central Division rival who honestly, just like the Pirates, are struggling, but they have a much better record and currently have a much better team. As right here, it's going to be pitched to Yoshi, and he is going to knock this one out of the ballpark. That's going to be a home run for Yoshi, who is replacing Gregory Polanco, and honestly, that's a great move because right now he looks like he's killing it. I mean, he's winning all of the Mario Kart races right now, as someone from his native land has holding up his old jersey for his old country as he strikes out Stallings, and that's going to get him 2 outs, but Pirates take a 1-0 lead going to the bottom of the first inning. Very good sign so far. JT Brubaker pitching today, and good thing he's not pitching against the Cincinnati Reds, so maybe we have a chance to win this game. And as I say that, he gets a single, but it's only about, come on. I over-exaggerate a little bit sometimes on the series, but it's just one hit. It's the bottom of the first inning. We're good, It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean he sucks. As right here, that's going to be another single. It's going to pop down, and it's going to go to Tucker, and Tucker is just going to give it to Phillip Evans, who's back in the lineup today. And the Pirates have lost the first 2 games of this series. They're 13 games away from losing 100 games, and they have... let's do the math real quick. About 35 games left to play this season, so they're definitely going to lose at least 100 games this year. I mean, this is going to be one of the worst years they've had in years, and considering the amount of the records that they've had the past few years, it's sad that they've gotten anything lower than that, especially after all the great draft picks they've had. But some of them just haven't panned out, and the ones that have been traded by our amazing owner, Bob Nutting, as Brubaker gets to strike out to end the first inning. As we go to the next inning, and this one, it was going to be hit, except great play by the shortstop, except Anthony Alford, he's been having a great streak of games. He is safe. So top of the second, man on first and third, Brubaker is going to swing, and he is going to... oh, what an amazing catch, and that's still going to get him the outs, except that's 3, so it does not drive in a run. If there was anything less than 2 outs going into that play, it would have driven in the man on third, but it didn't. So that's going to be 3 outs. It still remains a ball game at the score of 1-0 Pirates. As we go to the bottom of the second, Brubaker gets the strikeout, and all he can do is just walk off the plate in disgust. He just got struck out by a Pittsburgh Pirate. Get owned as Jason Howard gets struck out. And that's going to end the inning, but man, something without this team, without Gregory Polanco, it really kills me, But the series must go on. The show must go on. Clint Hurdle must continue to chew his double bubblegum, and Derek Shelton must continue to drink beer in the dugout, as he is going to be struck out. And Brubaker strikes him out. He doesn't even swing. Give him a contract with the Pirates if he's not even going to swing, as this one is going to be crushed, and it's going to go down to about 368 feet. If it was 368 yards, I would be amazed. I mean, that man would get a huge pay raise. But yeah, that's going to definitely turn into a base hit for the Cubs. Rewatch this hit again, and that's going to be a double. It's going to go right to the shortstop, and that one is an out, so the Pirates escape without any harm done, and they're still up 1-0. Pretty good performance by Brubaker so far, nothing crazy, but overall pretty good, above average performance, I'd say. Proud of him so far, as that one is going to be a double, and he's going to get on base, and it goes to start the bottom of the 4th inning for the Cubs. It's a nice way to start it. Ian Happ with the hit. That reminds me of J.A. Happ, who the Pirates had on his rookie year. Not his rookie year, but they had him. And he was still young. And you know what they did? Can you guess what they did? They traded him to the Blue Jays for basically nothing. It was so amazing. We also had Jose Bautista, for anyone who doesn't know. We had him, and we had him for years. He actually started a couple of Major League games for the Pirates. He was always in the minors for us. And then he went to the Blue Jays, and he owned the Texas Rangers fans. As that's going to be a wild pitch by Brubaker, and that's going to send them to second and third. So runners in second and third base, the bottom of the 4th inning, 2-1 pitch, no outs. Brubaker is in a hole right now, and he's trying not to suffocate himself in it, just like the rest of this organization, as we pull him. Let's just pull him for Sam Howard, they say. Who cares? I mean, honestly, who cares at this point? I mean, really, no one does. We're just here for a fun time, watch a comedy, get some close games every once in a while, and enjoy the rest of the season, because we're clearly not going to get the #1 overall pick somehow, because we're bad at tanking too, if you couldn't tell already. As right here, it's going to drive in a run, And it's fumbled by Moran, but it doesn't affect the outcome of the play. But bases loaded, still no outs. It's 1-1. And, man, it's sad to see a pitching performance like that go to waste, you know. Pretty above average performance aside from the 4th inning. But too bad our good performances can only last a solid 3, as that one's going to drive in a run. Jason Hayward, he is out, but that's going to be a man on 1st and 3rd. 1 out, and that's going to be caught. And he can't get to the plate. So that's going to be 2. And right here, he strikes him out looking. So only 2 runs in that inning is dealt to the Cubs. So this is still a competitive baseball game. It's 3-1 as we go to the top of the 5th inning. And there's 2 men on base. And that one is going to potentially be caught, maybe, and it is caught. Only against the Pittsburgh Pirates can plays like these happen, even though it has nothing to do with the Pirates. Just, you know, they make incredible plays against the Pirates. As this one right here is going to be a walk for Colin Moran. Bases loaded, 1 out. And that's going to drive in a run. Phillip Evans is going to go in. So 3-2 Cubs with 1 out, bases loaded for the Pirates. And Alford, oh man, that one looked like it hurt a little bit. He is hit with a pitch, so the Cubs are really trying to give the Pirates some financial compensation, as it's 3-3. And they got 2 of them off of walks. Man, oh my goodness, that's a wild pitch by the Cubs. They're really letting the Pirates get back into this one, as the Pirates have regained the lead 4-3. Bases loaded again, and that one is going to just keep going. There's going to be 4 runs. Can they drive in 5? Yes, he can. Alford is safe. It's 5-3. Wilmer Difo, he's not the best pitcher in the world, as you saw in Episode 1 against the Braves, but he most certainly is a decent batter whenever you need him to be there for you, especially whenever he plays for the Indianapolis AA team for the Pirates. The Indianapolis Indians, as this one is crushed. And this is gone. Kyle Schneider, that's going to be a home run. And the Cubs cut down the deficit to 6-4. And rather than 6-3 after the huge inning by the Pirates. Distance 450 feet. And we're going to go to the top of the 7th. Right here, Colin Moran up to bat. And this one's going to be crushed, except this one is going to fall. So perfect positioning of the ball. And Moran is going to get on base with an out. And he has some tricks up his sleeve. He looks like a lumberjack, but that's why he's on the Pittsburgh Pirates. Don't ever question it, you know? As we go top of the 9th inning, it's 6-4. Phillip Evans, that one is going to be a single. And Evans is going to get on base with 1 out, trying to, you know, make this a little bit more of a comfortable lead for the Pirates as they head to the bottom of the 9th. Phillip Evans, great job. And Cole Tucker is going to strike out. And right here, Brian Reynolds, he strikes out too. So we're going to the top of the 9th inning. Excuse me, that was the 8th inning. I don't know why I said 9th originally, as it's 0-2, 0-2 pitch. And that's going to get, he's going to be safe. Alford's safe. So this inning is still going to stay alive. 2 outs, 6-4 Pirates. And this inning isn't, this batting stance for the Pirates, this inning isn't quite over yet. And Alford's going to try to steal, and that is going to be safe. Anthony Alford is safe at second base. He reminds me a lot of Marte right now. And don't you worry, he gets struck out. And the Cubs have one more chance. Will the soap opera continue? This is Days of Our Pirates, so anything is possible. That's the great thing about this series, as this one is going to be at least a single, and it is a single. Now, watch the magic of the Pirates. The magic of the Pittsburgh Pirates that everyone knows and loves, as Hayward is going to get on base. So, don't you worry. This team is magical, as this one is going to be a single. That one's going to fly down, and that's going to drive in a run. And it is 6-5. Now the Cubs are only down by 1. This is the magic of the Pittsburgh Pirates, everyone. Derek Shelton is working his magic. Why couldn't this have happened against the Diamondbacks? But it's not over yet. Something crazy needs to happen, and this one is going to be, that's going to drive in run. It's going to drive in a run, and that's only going to drive in 1, so it's 6-6. So worst case scenario, we're going to extra innings at this rate. And Moran, Ben Gamble, they both look very similar. They both have put on an amazing show tonight. And that one is going to be safe. He's safe. Oh Oh my goodness, he is safe. And the Cubs, it looks like they've walked it off. They were down 6-4, but don't worry, they're playing the Pittsburgh Pirates. They got them right where they want them. And now whenever it honestly doesn't matter if we tank or not, we're going to make our fans suffer. Let's see what the Cubs call. He is safe. The Cubs come all the way back in the bottom of the 9th inning, and they beat the Pirates 7-6. This is what Days of Our Pirates is all about, everyone. It's all about moments like these. Moments that you share and cherish. Moments that Pirates fans scream at and they cry themselves to sleep about, even though they don't remotely matter at all when it comes to future draft positioning and or their current stance of winning baseball games this season. Winning or losing, it doesn't matter. This season's all for waste, and the Pirates are 12 games away from 100 losses, the milestone that they have been working towards achieving the past 5 years, and so are the Days of Our Pirates.